Welcome back to Technique Critiques. I am Coach Brian from Big Ben Strength. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the lifters on our team, Arden, his 175-pound clean and jerk. Now, Arden's got a very strong clean. I think his best clean is 265 pounds, but the jerk is a little bit of a limiter. So let's go ahead and see what we're working with here. A lot of the time, if you have a strong clean and a weak jerk, it's either one of two issues. It's either technique issue on the jerk, or it's a strength issue in the upper body, or it's both. So let's go ahead and see what we got. All right, first critique, Arden, make sure to trim your videos for the love of God. Beautiful clean. Maybe feet a little too narrow there. All right, first thing I'm noticing here is he didn't readjust his hands after the clean. Most people, when they transition from the clean to the jerk, will readjust their hands to a slightly lower elbow position so that they can get the bar in their palm better. Highly recommend doing this. If the bar is back on your knuckle, you're going to have a hard time trying to punch under in the jerk. You're going to be more relying on a strong dip and drive, which is good, but it's gonna eliminate how much you can punch under, which at the end of the day is going to be the biggest deciding factor in how stable you feel in your split position, as long as you have good split position. All right, so beautiful dip and drive. It was completely vertical. Can't complain about anything there. All right, he's not even dipping too short or too long either, which is great. He's landing in a decent split position. All right, but because he wasn't able to punch under, there is some significant wobble there in his upper body. I don't think he's lacking any mobility in the upper body. He may be lacking a little bit, but just it's nothing significant. It all comes down to whether or not he's able to punch himself under. And what it looks like he did here was he dipped, he drove, and then he fell under and hoped that he got under and was able to stabilize it. Because it's light enough for him, he was able to stabilize it. But once you get up into those heavier weights, like the 225s, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to stabilize if you don't punch yourself down into your position. Other than that, split position looked good. That instability caused you to end up having to lean forward on that front knee to save the lift. But if you had a good punch under, you would have not needed to worry about that. You're covering all the basics. Your back knee is bent. Your back heel is off the ground. It's all good. Your front shin is vertical, or it starts out as vertical, but then because you're unstable, you kind of drift forward. So really just to fix this, I would recommend trying to pop that bar up and readjust your hands so the bar can get more in your palm after the clean, and that's going to allow you to punch under a little bit better. A good cue that I've found that works really well for this is imagine like you were going to try to use the suicide grip for the jerk, but don't actually use a suicide grip. That means like imagine like you're trying to bring your thumb under the bar, but don't actually keep it wrapped, but keep that bar in the same position that it would be in if you did have a suicide grip. And that'll allow you to punch under a lot better. That's it for this technique critique, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube channel. And if you want technique critiques like these for you, make sure to subscribe to the Patreon, linked in the description below. Catch you guys in the next one.